Good. See, that's perfect. So first time playing tennis, I'm going to show you how to hit a forehand, okay?
Okay.
The first thing that we need to know what to do is how to hold the racket. So what I want you to do is go ahead and just put the racket down on the ground like this, and then just pick it up. Okay, sometimes I tell the kids that's like putting a pizza in the oven.
Cute.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
But really, if you ever forget, just place it on the ground, pick it up. That's your forehand grip. A lot of people in tennis, what they think is that there's a lot of swinging, but really in tennis we use a lot of our body. When we go and I start you off here, all that I want you to do is just start with your racket right here, equal with the service line. And then I just want you to push your racket forward and through over your shoulder, so then your elbow points towards the other side of the court. Yeah, just like that. Okay?
And then like right here and below.
Yeah, so I'll show you, like if I was here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set my racket right here. I'm here, I hit, and then over. And that's all that I want you to do. Just keep your racket out in front, through, over your shoulder, that's it. Good, perfect. Good job. Good, you see how your racket's already wanting to go back?
Oh shit, yes.
No, you're okay. So for now, just set the wall here.
Okay.
And then through and over your shoulder, good. Because what you'll start to realize is that it doesn't take a whole lot to get the ball to go. So rule number one is we got to keep it in the court. Good job. This is definitely a little too easy for you. So I don't think you've missed one yet. Good work. All the way through. Good. By having your hand here, you don't do a whole lot with your arm on the back side of the stroke, but you really extend through and finish, and that can be long. So here's the illusion, is that a lot of people think that you need to take your racket back with your arm,
Right.
but you turn your shoulders and hips, and see how now my racket's where I wanted it to be in the drill before?
Yes.
It's not back. And then all you need to do is step and swing over your shoulder. I think all of them have gone in. Good work. Good. Good. So when I'm here, I kind of coil. So the shoulders and hips turn and coil. Good, perfect. Okay, I think you're ready.
Cool.
Now we're at the baseline.
Okay.
So this is the baseline here.
And what was that one?
The service line.
Service. Oh, but don't, players have to serve here though, right?
Yeah, so you serve from here, but they call it the service line because that's where the serve, it needs to go inside that box. That little box right there. So it needs to go inside that box, and if it goes past the service line, then it's out.
Okay.
And then this baseline, base of the court. Now so that you're further back, your swing is going to need to be a little bit further back as well, so then you have enough power to get the ball to the other side. So what I want you to do is I want you to start where you were in your ready position. And your ready position is kind of like you have your chest forward a little bit, you're down, but you see how I'm on the balls of my feet? Okay, so it's almost like you're playing defense in basketball. Okay, so you're here, shoulders and hips, take it back. You move if you have to, right? But I'm gonna make it super easy. You'll have your racket back, you step, swing over the shoulder with the elbow pointing like you were doing before. Good. So you see how a couple of those were a little bit out?
Yeah.
That's totally fine. That's actually good, because what it's showing you is that you don't need to do a whole lot to get the ball to go. So on your grip, you see how your thumb kind of, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty typical. So oftentimes people will put their hand in different positions to try to find comfort. So as your hand slides up, you're trying to get more stability. But what you want to do is try to keep that same grip, have it so then that pinky's on the grip and the heel pad is hanging off just a little bit. So just go back to here, pick it up at the base, good?
Yeah.
And then make sure that that thumb is wrapped around, okay?
Oh, okay.
Because that will give you better control and it'll really help you out down the road.
Okay.
Coil up. Good. Perfect. Great job.
Oops, sorry.
Got the grip? Yep. Perfect. All the way through. You can make it long on the back side. You know, on this side, you can make it long.
Okay.
The finish can always be long. Good job. Good. See, that's perfect. So you're already hitting a pretty natural forehand. In tennis, you turn your shoulders and hips to take the racket back, but you see how it's positioning me to move this way? Yeah. So now you move, and then the last step is going to be more towards the net. So then you transfer your body weight into the ball. Good. Normally I need to be worried about getting hit. So you're doing excellent. Here we go. On those strokes, you're doing a fabulous job. On the ones that go into the net, that's not uncommon, okay? It's very common to miss balls in the net, especially on your first day out. So when you go and you're making your shots, if you hit it into the net, you were doing this already by yourself, you get the racket just slightly more underneath the ball and then go up.
Okay.
So like, it's not on a straight line with ball and racket. The racket head is slightly below the ball, so then it goes low to high. Very, very slight, but that'll give you enough lift to carry it over the net.
And it doesn't, okay, cool.
Perfect. Perfect. That's awesome.